All good. Temper, welcome to Fight Week. Short notice, things have changed around, but you're here. Fight Week ready. How you feeling?
I feel great, bro. I feel ready to go.
Talk to me a little bit about how your preparation has gone for KSI. Given that the fight came in at short notice, how have you been able to prepare?
So I was prepping for a mystery opponent, and I didn't know who that was, and so I was kind of just getting ready for anybody, tall or slim or short, stocky. And I got the heads up like in the very beginning of January. Like soon as we got to 2023, I got the call saying, "Yo, there's opportunity. Dillon Danis pulled out. Do you want to fight KSI?" And I can't say no to that. Like this is a huge opportunity, and I've envisioned it happening, just not as soon. But you got to take your
Of course.
opportunities when they come.
I know that you guys have a relationship. You've been friends in the past. How does that affect you going into a fight when there's business to attend to?
It doesn't affect me. This is I know he feels the same way. We're very professional about our business, and like this is this ain't we're not playing basketball. We're not playing chess. This is a fight game, and we're gonna handle it accordingly.
There's been talk that he brought, you were the preferred opponent, if you like, because he'd been training for a southpaw already. But do you think you bring a different set of problems than maybe a Dillon Danis would have done?
Yeah, I definitely think Dillon Danis, would have been an easier opponent for him. It's gonna be harder for him in the ring with me. I'm taller, I'm quicker, I got better footwork, and I've been boxing for longer than Dillon. So different story.
You've got your head coach, that's the right role, head coach next to you, Malik Scott. Before I come to you, Malik, what's it been like for you to work with Malik?
Oh, it's been amazing, man. Malik's incredible. He's amazing, and I feel like I'm learning so much just training with him. So.
Malik, let's bring you in. Welcome to the UK. Welcome to Fight Week. How's it been working with Temper?
It's been good for me. He's a coach's dream. Well, one, he's a 6'4" southpaw. That's right off the rip. He has a good IQ, a very high IQ boxing. His defense is good. He has a big heart. And styles make fights, and I believe he has the perfect style to throw the monkey wrench into the plan Saturday night, and that's what we're going to do.
What do you, as a coach, as someone who knows the boxing game, very, very familiar with it, and we're very familiar with you and your work, how have you been able to read KSI from the footage that's out there, from previous fights, from training footage, etc., etc.? How have you been able to read KSI, and what have you been able to learn about him as a fighter?
He's a good fighter, but he's been used to having things going his way. And I believe that Tommy has a style that he's never faced before, has reflexes that he never had to deal with before. Yes. And Tommy is actually stronger than I think KSI anticipated. So it's going to be interesting. And as long as Tommy keep life simple and continue to do things from a good base, then I don't think we'll have no problems with KSI Saturday.
What kind of fight do you see panning out between the two? Because KSI famously says regularly that he's a come forward explosive fighter, and we saw it in his last fight. Yeah. Okay, it's a different level of opponent this time, but the style was still there. He came forward 100 miles an hour, throwing a lot of bombs. Do you anticipate that he's going to try and do the same against Temper, or does he have to do things a little different because this is a very different opponent and someone he's personally rated highly?
Well, there's only one way for him to actually have a chance at winning, and that's just coming forward and being very egotistical and throwing bombs. But we've been going over good game plans. We've been going over good fundamentally based sounds coming from a defense standpoint. And Tommy is ready. Whatever KSI brings to the table, we'll be more than ready for it. So we're going to have a lot of fun getting this done.
Initially, it was the mystery opponent for Temper. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking about it from a digital face-off perspective. How am I going to do this? How did you train for a mystery? I mean, Tommy will say, whatever the coach tells me to do, I'm going to do. We're going to train this and that. But you've got to come up with that game plan. And it could be a huge dude. It could be a small dude. It could be a southpaw, orthodox. Who knows? How did you personally train for that when the word was put to you, oh, we're training for someone that we don't know who it is?
I just took what Tommy already has, and that's a good sound base fundamentally wise. And we just work on the basics. Everything that he does well, I did everything to just make sure he do more of it. And it didn't matter to the opponent. KSI just so happened to be that he got the opportunity for it, and we're going to take full advantage of it. So I want you guys to be prepared for it.
Final question from me. with KSI, with it being KSI as the opponent, you are a huge name in your own right. But this fight now, there's levels, there's huge excitement. Everywhere you go, people are talking about this fight.
Yeah.
Just how difficult is it for you guys as a team? And I guess, Malik, is it your job to just keep you focused on the job at hand? Don't let this noise distract you, because believe me, there's going to be a lot of noise.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going over some things with Tommy in training camp, especially the last week or two that we was together. And what I was telling him the most is we're not fighting KSI market. We're fighting KSI. And if you take his market away, he's very simple to pick apart. And Tommy has the perfect style to do that with. So, the market and the fans, they create the atmosphere. But once you get in the ring, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to be responsible. You have to be defensively responsible. And all the loopholes in KSI game, we've been preparing to take full advantage of. So that's what we're going to do.
Tommy, final word to yourself. How do you prepare now for fight week? What happens in between now and fight night? Do you take it easy? Any workouts left in the bank still to go? What do you do between now and then?
We got few workouts left, but we're keeping it light, nothing crazy, and just staying mellow. Just get my sleep in. Eating, just chilling. This week's pretty chill compared to camp.
Guys, enjoy the moment, enjoy the week. We'll see you through the fight week. Enjoy. We'll see you Saturday.
Thank you, bro.